right, it is Friday. We are done for the day. I am currently up in Waukegan. I'm gonna now drive back to Chicago, pick up my wife, who I haven't seen since last Friday, I think. It's been a long time. I can't even remember the last time I saw her. And then we are gonna drive to Iowa. So we're gonna see our girls. Neither of us has seen the girls since in about a week. So they've been at grandma's house while my wife has been traveling, and I've had this job up here that I knew was going to take quite a bit of hours, and I wouldn't be able to take care of the girls. So we miss them a ton, and we are very excited to go see them. I'm just praying the traffic isn't bad today. Alright, made it back to Chicago. We're in the car now, and now we're gonna go get the girls. It's another 200 miles from here. We have made it back to Iowa. It was not too bad of a drive. Traffic wasn't too bad overall, generally speaking, for a Friday afternoon in the summertime in Chicago. But it was a long drive for my wife and I. Both of us had been working like crazy this week. Both of us hadn't really slept at all this week, but it was good to see her again after she was gone. She was in Portland all week, and I was working like crazy. We were able to make the trip 200 miles door to, maybe 220 miles door to door in some relatively good time. We didn't have to stop at all because we didn't have the kids with us, so that was good. But we definitely loaded up a lot of coffee and got some snacks before we headed out. And one of the things that happened today was I got pulled over while driving. I had kind of lost track of how fast I was going. I ended up getting clocked at 83 in a 65 mile per hour zone. The trooper pulled me over pretty much right away, and fortunately he didn't give me a ticket. So he ran the plates, he ran my license, and he was super nice. A younger guy, and said, you know, your license is clean. You're not wanted in any of the 50 states, so I'm gonna warn you to slow down and be mindful of your speed and let you go. So that was a huge relief, because I think it would have been a very expensive ticket. So I'm very glad and thankful to that state trooper. I think it was a state trooper, I believe it was a state trooper, for not writing me a ticket. That was really nice. After that, I definitely kept my cruise control set to the speed limit exactly and no more, because there were a lot of cops out that night. I think mainly they're looking for drunk drivers and other people that may be causing problems. But you know, I was just telling my wife and I were talking, if I were a state trooper and I had to go through all the trouble of sitting in a speed trap and chasing someone, not chasing, but like, you know, having to get the car on, turn on the lights and sirens and speed to catch up to me, I would definitely at least write a ticket for the trouble. And that's totally what I was expecting, and that's what I deserved, but I didn't get one, so I felt really great about it. Then we finally made it eventually to grandma's house, and it was just about 11 o'clock at night, but it's summertime, and all of the cousins were out, and some of the cousins we don't see every time that we're here, were even here as well, so it was an extra large group, and the girls were still up, which was nice, even though it was way past their bedtime, past my bedtime. It was good to see them because I hadn't seen them in so long, and they were really happy to see us, and those were some of the best hugs I've gotten in a long time. So what a great way to end the week. I only have about 20 miles run this week, so this weekend, I'm not sure. Either it's gonna have to be a monster mileage weekend, or I'm just gonna have to take it a little bit easy and not worry about my 50-mile week running streak. I think I'm at like 8 weeks in a row, 50 miles or more. I might have to let that one go just because I have been working a ton, and I'm really worried that next week when this project ends, like once the adrenaline kind of like wears off, I'm gonna get sick, which is usually what happens after a big project like this. So I'm thinking I might just forget about the streak and take it easy and maybe run whatever miles feels good for me to run. So that's kind of the plan heading into the weekend, but I am so glad that it's Friday, or that it was Friday. Anyway, thanks for watching today's video, guys. Sorry there wasn't a video on posted on Friday. You're watching this, I think, on Saturday, or it's posting on Saturday, but there wasn't a video posted to Friday because I took a day off. You guys saw me in the earlier videos. I was super tired, and my body just said no. And so I skipped a day, I rested, although I didn't really rest because then I just filled up that running time with work. So thanks so much, guys, for watching today and for your patience, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on?